We are live now. Hello, everyone. This is Mateen Zaman from Holmes Education Group, UK. So I'm a regional manager for Holmes, and we have got our director, Mr. Christopher, with us today, live with HR. Over to
Hello,
you.
everybody. Hi, everybody.
Hello everyone. This is Umair Javed from HR Consultants. Thank you all for joining us today. HR is, let me tell you about HR. HR is the leading consultancy firm, and we have been working from last 27 years. 27 years, we have been providing expert counseling, transparent information, and flow.
Internet Gandhi. Yeah, so I think Umair's internet has some issues with.
Simon, take over, please.
Yeah, so thank you so much, viewers. Assalamu alaikum. First of all, let me say assalamu alaikum to everyone and good afternoon, good morning, whatever it suits you. So we are HR, and Umair was giving a briefing about giving introduction about the HR consultants. So yes, we are the overseas education advisors dealing in lots of universities in the UK and other places as well. We're working for the last 27 years. Today we are representing the Holmes Education Group, and along with us we have the Chief Executive and Mr. Mateen Zaman as well. So over to Mr. Mateen Zaman, please introduce something about the Holmes School Institute.
Hi, everyone.
Yes.
Holmes Education Group is providing pathways, foundation, UG Direct, PG Direct, and pre-masters programs. We have got 4 universities in UK: Worcester, University of Worcester. We have St. Mary University, London campus. We have Creative Art University in London. We have Bedfordshire and Luton. We've got our director, Mr. Christopher, here. So he's live here. He can answer your questions, any queries, whatever students are having, any sort of queries, they can ask us live. We can answer them.
Yeah, Mr. Christopher, thank you so much for joining us, and Mr. Mateen as well. We thank both of you to give your precious time. And we would like to tell our viewers so they can see the presentation, which is just going to be broadcasted by Mr. Christopher. So Mr. Christopher, over to you. You can start presenting your universities and institutions you have in partnerships. You can explain the programs available, the entry criteria, and the COVID-19 situation, the strategies you have developed. So you can start doing the presentation now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Salam alaikum to all our friends in Pakistan. Greetings from London. I'm in London at the moment, and yeah, I hope I'll be able to come and see you all in Pakistan very soon. I was in Pakistan last year in March, and I got to see Lahore and also Islamabad and Rawalpindi. I had a really good time, and I'm excited for the next time I can come back. I really miss the food. I put on quite a lot of weight while I was in Pakistan. I ate very well, and the people were very hospitable. So I hope today I have the opportunity to talk to you about our courses, our programs, and I'll be able to welcome you, some of you, to the UK very soon, hopefully. So I'll just share my screen now.
Sure.
So today I'm talking to you about Holmes Institute Pathways, HIP, which is a part of the Holmes Education Group, which operates different types of schools all around the world, up to private university in Australia, and then language schools in North America, UK, and Australia as well. I know we moving along quickly here today, so I'll get straight to talking to you about the 4 university partners that we have for these pathway programs in the UK. So we have St. Mary's University in London, the University of Worcester, University of Bedfordshire, and the University for the Creative Arts. St. Mary's University London is a really classic and pretty university located in the suburb of Twickenham in London. It's been around since 1850. You can see this lovely building here called Strawberry House. And you'll actually, if you come to St Mary's, that's where you'll be taking your lessons. St Mary's has a fantastic location in London. This is central London here. I am talking to you from just around here in central London near Tottenham Court Road. And when I go to St Mary's, often, at least once or twice a week, it only takes me 30 minutes on the underground. So you can use the metro to get down to Twickenham. It's only 30 minutes away. And then it's also only about 20 minutes away from Heathrow Airport. So really fantastic location and lovely university. Next, there's University of Worcester, which is only about 30 or 40 minutes away from Birmingham. It's a city of about 100,000 people with a lovely classic cathedral. The university itself has about 10,000 students. So 1 in 10 people in the city are actually students. So it's a very student-focused town. And you can see from this picture here, these are all the parts of the university. So you're able to walk all around, walk or ride a bicycle. It means that the living cost is very, very affordable. And here you can see this is where the law faculty is, and this is also where our University of Worcester International College is located.
Excuse me, I would like you to clear more about the Worcester location. What is the actual exact location and how far is it from London?
So you can see this dot here next to Birmingham. It's about the train from central Birmingham takes between 30 and 40 minutes to go from Birmingham to the city of Worcester. And from London, it takes just over 2 hours to get from London. From Paddington Station, there's a direct train from Paddington Station, and it takes about just over 2 hours to get from London to Worcester.
So it is in between the Birmingham and London, both cities, right?
Yes. It's just southwest of Birmingham, but yeah. It's about just over 2 hours from London and just over half an hour from Birmingham.
So it's more closer to Birmingham City. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Nice location.
But still not too far from London.
Yeah.
So our next partner is the University of Bedfordshire, which is this yellow one here. And that is only 22 minutes from King's Cross Station in London. It's located in Luton. And Luton is very close and well connected to London, but it has the affordability of a town outside London. So here, as you'll see later, the university accommodation starts from just £105 per week, but that accommodation is less than 10 minutes walk from the train station, and the train station gets you to central London in just 22 minutes. We're very excited.
Milton Keynes campus as well, as they have their campus in Milton Keynes as well.
Yes, so the University of Bedfordshire has a campus in Bedford, in Luton, and in Milton Keynes. Our international college, UBIC, is located in Luton, so in the campus that is most well connected to London. And we will have our first intake. UBIC will have its first intake and start in September of this year. We're very excited about that. We've had confirmation from the university that they will be going ahead with a regular September face-to-face intake. And we're very excited to have started this partnership with the University of Bedfordshire, because in the United Kingdom, there are only about 20 or 25 universities that can offer engineering degrees. And our international college will be offering pathways to all of the University of Bedfordshire's engineering degrees. So whether that's more classic engineering degrees like automotive engineering, civil engineering, or mechanical engineering, but they also have cutting edge programs like artificial intelligence and robotics, and they've got degrees in cybersecurity as well. So we're very excited to be offering those. We're very excited to be adding engineering to our course portfolio at HIP. And then last but not least, the University for the Creative Arts, UCA International College. UCA has 4 campuses, and they're in Farnham, Epsom, Rochester, and Canterbury. So Canterbury and Farnham are both about 1 hour away from London. Rochester is about Rochester is half an hour on the high-speed rail, and Epsom is in the suburbs of London, just inside the M25 highway that surrounds London. So again, it's only half an hour away from Waterloo Station, only 30 minutes away from central London. And our international college is located at the Epsom campus. UCA is very, very well known, obviously for its creative arts subjects, but it also has a leading business school, which has a focus on the creative industries. And also it has a number of technology subjects that we'll be looking at in a little bit, but those are things like animation, games arts, games design, this sort of combination of creativity and technology that the university is really a leader in at the moment. UCA does very, very well in many different rankings. You can see here they've got Teaching Excellence Framework Gold, which is a judgment by the UK government for the quality of their teaching. If you have TEF Gold, that means that your university consistently delivers outstanding teaching. And that UCA was one of only a few universities that were awarded this highest standard this year. Apart from that, in the Guardian ranking focuses on student satisfaction and on student experience. UCA was ranked 13th out of all universities. And you have to think how difficult that must be to be ranked ahead of many Russell Group universities when UCA is still a specialist creative institute. So they're really proud about how they're doing in the rankings, and the quality of their education is reflected in many different rankings as well. So any questions?
Yeah, I was about to ask about the programs available. Like, I mean, if you are offering foundation programs, or if you are offering international layer 1 in some of your universities as well, and the pre-master's program.
Yes, so let me come to that. I'll tell you now about which pathways we have at which university. So HIP, overall, we offer foundation, international year 1, and also pre-master's programs. And it's important to emphasize that we always operate with an integrated model. So our colleges are always on the campus of the university. Students who are students of HIP are students of the university. If you're studying at one of our international colleges, you're on the university campus, and you are exactly the same as a student of the university. You have access to all of the facilities. What this also means is that when we give you your offer, you're getting an offer not just for foundation, you're getting an offer for the degree course that you'll be doing. Your CAS, your confirmation of acceptance of studies, is for your entire program. And it means that your visa, if you come for foundation, for example, you will get a visa for 4 years of study for your entire program. With other providers, you may have to come, do foundation, come back to Pakistan, reapply. No, with us, when you apply for the foundation, you're applying for the degree as well. You get an offer and a visa that covers all 4 years of study. And when you finish, it means that you will get the post-study work visa as well.
And the same will happen with the international year 1.
Yes,
yeah, and
yes.
same
So international and pre-masters. Yes.
So that also confirms that, I mean, there will be no part-time work restrictions on the students. They will be allowed to work 20 hours in a week.
Yes, that is correct. That's correct.
6 and 11 cases.
Yeah.
Yes. So the working rights and everything is you have exactly the same rights as any other student at the university. So yes, you're able to work 20 hours a week. When you complete your course, you're able to work 20 hours a week. You don't have to apply for any extensions. And when you graduate, you get the post-study work visa.
And one more important thing to add here is the campus location where the students will be studying, the area where they will be staying and studying. So it will be the same as university. I mean, they will be in university from the day 1 of the study period.
Yes, that's totally correct. I think at UCA, our international college is in the same building as the business school. At Worcester, we're in the same building as the law faculty, and Worcester, we're in the same building as the education faculty. So yes, it's totally integrated. The students are on campus. They are the same as students from the as students of the university. They are students of the university.
Okay.
Do the student, I mean, who completes their foundation from one of your institution, but I mean, they want to progress or they want to transfer into some other institution of London or anywhere in the UK. I mean, how would they will be able to do that?
So we don't really encourage students to transfer to other institutions after they started with us. The advantage of our model is that when you start the foundation with us, you're guaranteed a place and you're guaranteed to progress, provided you pass your exams. You're guaranteed to progress from our foundation to year one, or from our international year one to year two, or from our pre-masters to our masters. So the advantage of the HIP model is that you're guaranteed to be able to progress within the same institution. So you know when you start where you're going to finish.
Right.
The only criteria to progress is to pass the modules.
Yes, that's correct.
All right.
Can we
There's
please
no
talk
application.
about the
You're
entry
guaranteed
requirements?
progression.
Yeah, can we please talk about the entry requirements, particularly for the Pakistani students? I mean, particularly for the Pakistani education system. How many, I mean, how much marks a student needs for the International Foundation Year or International Year 1 from the Pakistani education system?
Sure. So I will just skip through this quickly. It was just to mention that at Worcester and St. Mary's is where we offer International Year 1. At University for the Creative Arts and Bedfordshire, we don't offer International Year 1. We just offer Foundation and Pre-Masters. And then we can come back to these subjects, but I'll show you the entry requirements. These are the UK entry criteria. As you can see, for Foundation, it's GCSEs. For yeah, you can see everything here. I might, if you have specific questions about the Pakistani local education system, I will hand over to Mateen.
Yes, I will.
And you will have to add O-levels and A-levels entry requirements as well. The students, because we have a very big market for
Yes,
A-levels.
the entry criteria for or for the students of A levels, O levels are written up on here, but for our HSC, well, normally Pakistani studies is all about. Well, the students who have scored 55%, they can go to stage 1. And those who have scored over 65%, they can come to year 1. So this is how it works.
So stage 1 is your foundation year.
And what are the IELTS requirements for them? Or, I mean, in this particular condition nowadays, I mean, do you accept
IELTS requirements is also written on this presentation, but I'll tell you, we have got an HLA test. These are the IELTS requirement up on here. So if a student had applied direct into a pathway, University Foundation Stage 1, 5.5, International Year 1, Stage 2, 6.0, and no band less than 5.5, and same as pre-masters. And we are also offering HLA, Holmes Language Assessment Program, which is 1-hour test online, free of charge. We are going to organize that test for the students on the Zoom, and student has to appear that test up on the Zoom for 1 hour, and the results is going to be announced for the students in 1 week of a time, and that is acceptable in the Home Office to grant his visa.
It's written over here that it is accepted at University of Worcester and University of Creative Arts, and partially accepted at SUPL.
Yes, so in
University of Bedfordshire Foundation.
No, so as Bedfordshire is our newest partner, we are still in discussions with them to use the HLA there as well. At the moment, it is accepted by Worcester, UCA, and it is accepted by St. Mary's as well. For Pakistan, it is accepted. So the HLA is accepted at these 3 universities. For Bedfordshire, the best option we have at the moment is that students can take the Duolingo online test. So for all 4 of our universities, there is a fast and flexible online test that you can take. I would add that the HLA is particularly unique because it is free. It's free to take it the first time. It's also free to take it the second time. And we offer a range of courses, of preparation courses online that students can study in order to prepare for the test. We can organize the test very quickly, usually at just 1 to 2 days notice, and you'll get your results within about 3 to 5 days. And yes, it allows you to apply for your visa. It's accepted for visa applications to UKVI because it's accepted by our university partners. So this is a really great opportunity. While at the moment, a lot of people are stuck at home, you can take this test from home. As long as you have an offer from one of our HIP colleges and you have your passport with you at home and you have Zoom, just like you're using today, then you can take this test on your computer sitting at home.
Well, this is a really great opportunity, I must say. Students, I mean, who have at least 50% marks in intermediate and does not have any IELTS or any other English language tests, this is a great opportunity for you. Please apply today and for the assessment of your base, and you can have the offer letter, and then you can appear in the online free English language test.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
And
Miss
we have the most flexible entry requirement as other competitors
Exactly.
is offering in the market. We have the most flexible entry criteria.
So the entry criteria which you've just shown on in the slide, it's same for all the programs, business, computer science, engineering. We haven't discussed about the programs available, right, at the moment. So we have to discuss the courses.
Yes, so I would
degrees.
I would like to request Chris to go one by one pages, and if you could write your questions and ask the questions after the presentations.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah, so you can see here, this is all the English criteria that applies to all of the subjects. There is no difference in entry criteria per subject for English. So if we look now, these are the academic entry criteria, and these are quite consistent. The only things I would point out is that there is some variation across the different colleges. Bedfordshire is a little bit more flexible than the other colleges, and UCAIC, I would point out in particular that we do not require students to provide a portfolio for any of our courses. So that's very attractive for things like architecture. You can come and study architecture with your GCSEs straight away into foundation. Also, we require, if you have a bachelor's degree pass in any subject, in business. I think in Pakistan, that would be a four-year bachelor's degree. Pass in business. You can come and study a creative pre-masters in animation or in any other creative subject. So those are the two important things to note there. Otherwise, I'll just run to the top. I can run through this way. These are the degree options we have at each college. St. Mary's, the most popular subject, of course, probably is business, but we also have a lot of students studying law with us. Education has just been added into our portfolio. St. Mary's has some of the best sporting facilities in the world. So if any of you are interested, particularly in sports coaching or sports science, then St. Mary's is a great option. At the University of Worcester, you can see we've got a large choice of science and health courses. I know things like biochemistry are becoming more and more popular. We also have computer science is available at Worcester. At
Very
UCA,
good range of science and health courses are available at Worcester University.
Yeah.
I can see that. Exercise and sports and exercises are also available. The programs related to law and humanities. Yeah, that's good. Very, very nice range of the programs.
Do you offer international year one as well in the law, or it's just the foundation year in the law?
So in law, we only offer foundation. However, we can also help you with direct entry into year one of law as well. So you can also Holmes can help you get an offer for year
That's
one law
another good
if you're
advantage.
eligible.
Yeah. So the minimum for foundation is the same as 50% for foundation, and more than 50%, like 55 to 60% is for year one for other courses.
65% above for year one.
For year
So
one. Okay.
yeah, so we
All right.
we gonna see case to case that
Okay.
what's the background of the student, if she would go directly in year one or through foundation. So that vary case to case.
Makes sense. Perfect. Thank you so much.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, that's great. I mean, we have a variety of courses and almost all the faculties available.
Yeah. So yeah, Worcester has a very impressively broad range of courses. If we look at University for the Creative Arts, of course, they are highly specialized. While they have their business school as well, which has got some interesting subjects like fashion business and management or music business and management, of course, UCA has an amazing array of creative courses. So in fashion, there's many different things to choose from. Of course, architecture, interior design, slightly more technological subjects like games arts, games design, games technology, illustration, animation, graphic design, ceramics and glass. These are really specialized subjects here.
Yes.
Media subjects, performing arts. We have really the full suite of courses, of creative courses at the university. And I would just emphasize again that these creative master's courses, you can come to study the pre-masters with a background from any subject. So this is a really unique opportunity that you could come and study. You could, within just 2 years, get a master's in animation from UCA if you have a background in a business degree. And that's a really unique opportunity that no one else except Holmes is offering.
And again, for postgrad, there's no any requirement for the portfolio.
That's correct. That's correct. So if you have a bachelor's degree in business or a bachelor's degree in science, you can come and study the creative postgraduate pre-masters in any of the subjects that you see here.
I have a question coming in my mind. I really want to add during the presentation, is that if the portfolio is not being asked in the very beginning of the application for the pathway programs, so will it be needed? Will it be required by the university in order to progress onto the degree program? Means if a student is coming and doing the foundation program, he doesn't need the portfolio for the foundation program. But as soon as he finishes his foundation and he pass the foundation and progress into the degree, will he be needing a portfolio at that stage?
So during the course of the foundation or the pre-masters, students will create their portfolio through the various modules and classes that they take. So by the time that the student finishes the pre-masters or the foundation, they will have their portfolio. And that's what those courses are specifically designed. So they will be ready with the portfolio to start the main master's or undergraduate degree.
Wow, thanks. Thanks for the answer, yeah.
Okay, so moving on from the creative subjects, as I mentioned, we're very excited to be launching engineering courses as part of the HIP portfolio. Of course, we have a range of business courses available, but our real focus, and today what I would emphasize, is that we now have this full suite of Bachelor of Engineering courses. And not only the more traditional courses like electrical engineering, automotive engineering, mechanical engineering, but also these cutting edge degrees like artificial intelligence and robotics, cybersecurity. Students and graduates from these courses are highly in demand in the job market, and these courses are extremely popular for Bedfordshire. It's a great time to come to the UK, study a course like this. You'll have the right to work because of the post-study work visa, and you'll be sure to get a job if you're a graduate from one of these highly sought after graduate areas. Cybersecurity and artificial intelligence in particular are the most sought after graduates at the moment.
It's a great opportunity for particularly for the focused students who want to take UK practical exposure, or who want to make career in UK, because I mean, UK government has announced that they will reinstate their work permit with the new name, graduate immigration route. So those the students who want to stay and work in UK after their graduation will have an excellent opportunity, because they will be allowed to stay and work in UK for 2 years after their degree program, and then that can lead towards permanent job and their settlement in UK. So that's a great opportunity for them.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm happy to move to any questions, or I can talk a little bit about the
Sure. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So
I would like you to put a light on your course start dates, the intakes available.
Okay, so our courses, we have 3 intakes at all of our colleges, and they start in September, in January, and also in May. So we have quite a flexible intake calendar in that sense. And
these intakes are for all the programs, for foundation, for international year 1, and for pre-masters.
So pretty much all of our programs have intake options in September and January, and then the choice is slightly more limited for the May intake. It's slightly more limited, but the full range of courses are available in September and in January.
Thank you. Now, the most important question for a Pakistani student from a Pakistani
scholarships.
That's a scholarship, yeah, because that always has a psychological effect for Pakistani students. If they can get some scholarship, that it is a really good benefit for them.
Sure. So these are the current scholarships that we have on offer for Pakistan. So as you can see there, we're offering up to £3,000 scholarship for business foundation students if you're coming to study business as a foundation student. And this is sort of, we will very likely be extending this 31st of May deadline within the next week. And I can tell you as well that we're offering these £3,000 scholarships for any business foundation student, and they are also available for students who come to study creative subjects, creative foundation students at the University for the Creative Arts. One thing I'd like to, as you said, spotlight or highlight here is that we have a joint scholarship system with our partner, the University of Worcester. So business foundation students at the University of Worcester are eligible for up to £3,000. And then depending on how hard you study, how your grades are, in the foundation year, you're eligible for up to £9,000 in scholarships over the following 3 years. So if in your foundation year you score 30% or more above the pass mark, then you will receive £3,000 scholarship for year 1, for year 2, and for year 3. So, and also if you score 20% over the pass mark, you'll get £2,000 each year. And even if you only score 10% over the pass mark, you will still be entitled to £1,000 each year. So if scholarships are something that are very, very important to you and you're willing to study hard, then the University of Worcester provides an amazing opportunity for you to be rewarded for your hard work academically.
Fantastic. This opportunity is with the Worcester University only, right? Not other institution is offering the progression scholarship.
Yes. At our other institutions, we still have these very generous scholarship opportunities. And of course, we will assess each application on a case-by-case basis on its own merits. Everyone will be considered for a scholarship, and they are eligible to get these scholarships in the first year of study. And of course, the University of Worcester offers a scholarship, as you said, a progression scholarship. So students at the University of Worcester are eligible for a scholarship in every single year that they study.
All right.
Thank you.
Chris, can we talk about the phases of these programs?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
We can now move towards the fee, the actual fee and the payable after the scholarship.
Yeah, so these are the standard fees that you can see for each of the colleges. Most of the colleges, the fees are somewhere between £12,000 and £13,000, and of course, UCA, as it is a highly specialized institution, its fees are a little bit higher.
So the fee for the foundation program of the scholarship will be 9,240 if they get 3,000 scholarship.
That's correct.
Okay, all right.
In UA,
And,
yeah.
It's a little bit higher for the creative of courses. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, I would say for Pakistani students, I mean, the fee is around less than £13,000, and you can get £3,000 scholarship in University of Worcester in each year of your degree program. So this is a great opportunity for you guys.
It's very cost effective as well.
Yeah, 50% marks in your intermediate, then apply right now. You will be having an opportunity to appear in an online free English language test, and if you pass that, you don't have to have IELTS. For the fee per annum will be around, I mean, it will be £9,700, which is less than £10,000. So this is a great opportunity for you guys. Kindly, if you want to apply, please send your documents as early as possible on our given numbers, and we will file your admission.
Yeah, and for any related queries, please feel free to talk to us. Our numbers are shown on the page on the screen, so you can WhatsApp or email us the questions. We'll be happy to answer them. Yes, Chris, you may please go ahead.
Okay, sure. So this was just at the end. I'll just show you. We offer guaranteed accommodation at all of our partners if you apply on time. And here you can see the prices per week for the student accommodation. University of Worcester and Bedfordshire, particularly affordable and cost effective, starting from just £105 per week. But we do have university accommodation options at all of our partners. Sure. So in terms of your applications, you will need to submit your application through HR consultants, our partner in Pakistan. We will make a decision on your application within 24 hours. Of course, you'll need to meet the academic and English conditions. You can do that with the IELTS or the HLA to meet the English conditions. In most cases, you'll need to pass a credibility interview with our team in London. After that, we will give you the unconditional offer. You'll then need to make a deposit payment, which for Pakistani students, we ask you to pay 100% of the fees required before you get your CAS. And that's to give you the best chance possible of getting a visa, because that's what the UKVI case officer, the people who assess your visa application, they will look at how many fees that you've paid. And if you've paid 100%, that creates a really strong and positive impression to the visa officer that you are a serious student who's coming to the UK to focus on your studies. And it means that you have the best chance of being granted the visa.
Sorry to interrupt you, Chris. I need to add one more thing, Saima and Omer here, that if a student want to secure his or her admission, so they can initially deposit £1,015, £2,000, and they can secure their admission, right? And later on, they can, pay rest of the fees and get the CAS.
Okay, so in order to get the CAS and to apply the visa, student has to pay 100% fee in advance to the university, and they can deduct the scholarship amount as well for making any payment, right? So they'll get a confirmation from the university on their offer letter regarding the £3,000 scholarship. they can deduct it straight away, and then they can pay the balance of the fee, which is £9,000 or any amount which is coming after the scholarship, right? Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. So we are very lucky at HIP that the past few intakes we have been full. We've had more students were applying than we could find places for. So yes, while we do ask for full fees before the student is able to apply for the visa, if the student simply wants to guarantee their place, you are able to make a partial deposit of more than £2,000, and then we will keep your place for you. You know that you have a place waiting for you, provided that you can fulfill the other conditions of the offer, and that you pay the full fees before applying for the visa. You can make a partial deposit of £2,000 to secure your place now.
Okay. So before the payment, do you take credibility interviews, or you take the credibility interview first and then ask for the payment?
Yes, so we take the credibility interview first. We organize credibility interviews very quickly, and after you've passed the credibility interview, then we're happy to accept the deposit, because we want to only let you send the money to us so we can guarantee your place if we know that you have a good chance that you'll be successful to come on and get the visa and to come to the UK and study. We don't want to take money from people who are not going to be able to come and study. That's in everyone's best interest. So we make sure that you are able to pass the credibility interview, that you'll be able to get your visa, and that's when we ask you for the partial deposit.
Perfect. That's very convenient.
That's a very well explained.
Yeah. Okay, so I think again there is some issue with the Umair's internet.
Can you guys hear me?
We were trying to hear you. I think there is some problem with your internet connection today.
All right, Missy, you may proceed in place of me, please.
So we are going to discuss the advantages now, Chris?
Yeah, so this is really the end of my presentation for you today, and I'll just sort of repeat for you some of the unique advantages of HIP, and that is that we have the level 6 and level 7 integrated visa. Because of this model that we have, you only need to make one application, and you will get the CAS and the visa for your entire duration of study. You don't need to come back to Pakistan and reapply. All you need to do is pass your modules, pass your exams, and you're guaranteed to progress from 1 year to the next. Also, what this means is that you have the same working rights as any other university student. You can work 20 hours a week on your Tier 4 visa, and when you graduate, you will get the post-study work visa. We can take, also because we have this level 6 and level 7 integrated visa, we can take different types of English assessment. We don't need UKVI IELTS necessarily. It can be IELTS Academic, can be TOEFL, can be Pearson. Also, it can be our own Holmes language assessment, which is extremely convenient. You can take it from home. It is free. If you don't pass the first time, you can take it again. You can study one of our online preparation courses for the HLA. All of our colleges are on campus, and you have access to all of the university facilities. In addition to this, you get the HIP Holmes dedicated support. So when you come and study on an HIP, one of Holmes pathways, you're getting everything that is provided by the university partner, and you're getting something extra, something in addition to that. You're getting extra support in addition to having everything that all of the university students have in the first place. Of course, we're offering scholarships for Pakistani students up to £3,000. And as I explained, the University of Worcester has that particularly unique offer of the Progression Scholarship, where you can get a scholarship for every single year of study. HIP has multiple intakes every year. We have intakes in January, in May, and in September. Our next intake will be in September. We will be going ahead with a face-to-face intake in September, as you can see, now everything is starting to get going again. I live in central London. The traffic is back everywhere around me. We have plans with all of our university partners to go ahead for the regular September face-to-face intake. I've heard that visa application centers will be opening up around the world from next month. And we are fully committed to going ahead with our regular intake in September. And I hope that you will be here to start your studies in September. There's no time to lose. Of course, also, we have our flexible entry criteria. Whatever your academic background, whatever your situation, we will be able to help you. So please make your application, and we will do our best to secure you a place in one of our colleges. And of course, not only are we flexible, we're also fast. So we will aim to get back to you on your application within 24 working hours. So no harm, send your application in. We will get you an answer in 24 hours. Hopefully it's a good answer, and you'll be on your way. You'll have started the process to come and study with us and start in September this year, September 2020, face-to-face in September.
Hopefully, you have very nicely summarized all the advantages offered by the Holmes Institute. So the viewers, you have got all the information about Holmes Institute and the choices of the courses, and the most very good advantage. The most importantly, I would like to add the English test, because everybody at their places at the homes in this COVID-19 situation is worrying about the English language test, IELTS, TOEFL, or other. So Holmes has sorted this and has brought its own home-based English online test. So you should apply now. September 2020 is on. Hopefully the sessions will be face-to-face sessions, as Mr. Chris said. So we are very excited to receive your applications, and I'm sure that you're also excited to submit your applications. Our numbers are shown in the screens, and the procedure to apply is just to contact us, send us your documents, we will evaluate and will apply for you, and we'll arrange the offer. Hopefully HIP, the Holmes Institute, is committed to as they've committed to issue the offer letter in a day or two. Am I right, Chris?
Yes, that's correct. 24 hours.
So
24
hours, yeah. So 24 hours, you'll get the offer, and you need to secure your offer now. It's because as soon as we just get rid of this COVID-19 situation, there will be a huge number of applicants applying, and you might be able to not get an offer well on time. So this is the time to encash it. So encash it, appear in the online test, and secure your place, and prepare yourself for the interview. And we wish you all the best. And our support is always with you. We are online, we are on computer, we are on WhatsApp, we are on phone call for you. So please apply. Yeah. So my number is 0346474726, and my email is saima@hrpakistan.com. So you can email me the documents, you can email us, you can contact us. We'll be inshallah happy to support you and guide you for the next available intake.
Yes, yeah. Inshallah, I'll see you in September in
inshallah.
HIP.
Thank you.
Inshallah,
Thank
in
you
the
so
UK.
much for delivering this very nice presentation, covered everything, and we're happy. We're so glad to have you here on this portal today, and Mateen Saab as well. So Mateen Saab, would you like to add something on this COVID-19 situation, some ending lines for our viewers, and Chris as well?
Yes, as my director said, that we are hoping that our September intake is going to be face-to-face. So I have high hopes that after Eid, inshallah, we are going to be having sort of these Zoom sessions and be getting in applications through HR, hopefully. And I'm always here to support. So this message is for all of our HR viewers that Holmes Education have the regional manager here in Pakistan 24/7. They can have a guidance, they can have a support with me, linked up with HR, and I can help them to sort out their inquiries, sort out with their HLA exams, or any sort of things. And I tell you, in my past couple of years of experience, I've never seen such a flexible criteria, entry criteria.
Yeah, indeed. True. Yes, Chris.
Thank you, everyone, all our friends in Pakistan. Thank you so much for tuning in, for watching this Facebook Live today. Yeah, we are very confident. I get more confident every day about the situation. I live in the middle of London, as I told you, and a few weeks ago, I wasn't even going outside. Today, I can even go out in the morning and I can go and buy a coffee to take away from a cafe. A few weeks ago, I could walk across the street without looking. There were no cars. Today, I have to wait at the traffic light for sometimes even almost 5 minutes to wait for the traffic to go past. So I can tell you that the situation is changing very quickly. It's getting better very quickly. And very soon, I'm sure we'll be back to how we were before, and very confident for the September face-to-face intake. And look forward to welcoming you to our colleges myself. And I hope, and I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Mateen Saab, for such a nice presentation. And to the viewers, I would like to say again, to apply and send your papers, send your documents, and stay home, stay safe, and hope for the best. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Thank
everybody.
you so much.